Hello, how's it going? I am doing great. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing great also. And what I want to talk today about is us humans as creators of the universe. And I'm talking about the law of attraction, or as many know it as the secret. Now, the secret came out a little while ago. They had a book on it. You could probably get that book on the internet. You could probably download it if you cannot afford it. Also, the video is free at Google Video. I will have the link to it in the more. So, now, it's a lot of work and a lot of research to get into the law of attraction and the power of creators that we have. They are saying such information like, if you have a visual board of something, the more it will come into pass, because what it seems to me, the key to the secret or the law of attraction is you got to feel what it is that you're wanting. You got to believe that it is real, and that truly would be the key. I look back at my life and I see so many bad things that happened to me throughout the majority of my life. And now that I look back and I think through all these years growing up as a kid and as a teenager and in my 20s, that I was overall a very negative person. But we were in an energy field. As far as the world was concerned, we were in an energy field where most of our decisions were made out of fear or love, because there is only two motivating factors we have to base all of our decisions on. We either do it based on the motivation of fear, or we do it based on the motivation of love. There is no other way to be motivated. Like in, say, a football coach, you either have a football coach that coaches based on fear. They rip their players, they try to scare them so much to make sure that they go out and do their job. Or you can do it like on the feeling of love, which would be like Tony Dungy of the Indianapolis Colts. Of course, if you are not a football fan, that would mean nothing to you, and that is completely fine. So, as creators, what am I doing, for example, for creating? Well, one thing I'm doing is I'm thinking about conscious co-creation, because you could try what you can to make sure the stock market crashes or make sure the stock market gets saved. But it is a vote, is what it is. Because everybody in the world who is thinking about the same thing will be affecting that situation. So if there's 1,000 people working for the stock market to crash and 20 people trying to save it, the power of numbers says it's going to crash. Of course, in reality, I don't think it's that high of a ratio, which would be 50 to 1. But who knows? And I think there's going to be a lot more than 1,000 people that are to affect the economy. I'm also using the law of attraction to stay positive during these difficult times, to feel happy, to feel the unconditional love that we're supposed to be feeling. And I'm doing a very good job at it. Do I get depressed here and there? Sure I do, but it doesn't usually last long. I was depressed yesterday for about 2 hours, 3 hours, and maybe a week and a half ago for a couple days, but not that much. So obviously the economy is going down so hard, and I'm using my law of attraction to make sure it does go down, because I'm using my creation power to create a world in this new era that is going to be very harmonious and very beautiful. And that world has to have a death of our economy. It has to have a switchover in the way government is run. At least that's what I am doing. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to feel positive over this whole ordeal. And they're saying we got a Great Depression coming. You know what? There's going to be a Great Depression coming for some people, but not for me. Because I don't like the term Great Depression. On one of my earlier videos, I said for people to give me a comment on better words for it, because when you're saying Great Depression, as far as the law of attraction is concerned, you're saying it's going to be so depressing, but greatly depressing. So with an extra emphasis towards it. No, I'm trying to find the best name or word I can find. And maybe there's better words, but I like the Great Awakening, because I'm awakening to the truth. And the truth is coming out, and there's going to be a lot more truth coming over the next few years. I think all of the secrets are going to get leaked out. Well, not all of them, but pretty close to them are going to get leaked out over the next little while, which to me is a good thing for creation. Although, what is something good or bad? It's just whatever it is. So I don't like to say things are exactly good or bad, because whatever it is what it is, and that is how it works. Some more about being creators. If, say, you created something that makes you feel guilty, that makes you feel bad, what I do, because I have done stuff that was not the greatest of things before, is I don't let it bother me. You know what? It's fine. It's done. It's over. I don't got a time machine. I can't fix it. Do I feel guilty about it? No. There's no need to feel guilty, because guilt is a negative feeling. So I don't try to feel guilty. I'm like, okay, it happened. So what can I learn from this situation that can make me feel better and try to not have these situations occurring? If you consistently are doing bad things and you do it over and over and over again, say to yourself, should I be doing this? And after a while, it may stop. But then if your soul needs you to do those negative things, then you are just living out the story that is meant to be done in God's creation. Because was Hitler evil? Was Hitler a bad person? Hitler had a story to play in this world, and a very big role at that too. Hitler did what had to be done at that time. I loved Hitler for everything he has done. That may sound very sick, but you know what? Like Jesus did, loving everything unconditional is a very big key. Another thing about the law of attraction is being grateful for what there is before it happens. And you got to feel it. You got to truly believe that it's there. So if you're trying to manifest more money, you got to be grateful that it's coming. You got to feel like you already have it, like it's already in your hands. Whatever works for you, but it's trying to find out how it's there. I'm not trying to manifest money. I'm trying to manifest happiness. I'm trying to manifest just a good, glorious feeling. I'm also trying to manifest the truth on the Mayan calendar and what's to come over the next little while. And it's a long, lengthy process, but it's probably supposed to be. And I'm also trying to manifest creation for post-2012 for a much better world for the future generations, because I do believe in reincarnation, which means I'll probably have hundreds of lives after this one, maybe dozens, I don't know. And with that being the case, I would like to make sure that I live in a world which is very excellent. So, like I said, I recommend the law of attraction. The secret, it's hard to just read it and think that you know what to do, because they over-exaggerate the situation, thinking that everything's all about money. And as far as some of the writers in the book, some of them are just in it for the money. And maybe they use the law of attraction to get this book out and make money, and you know what? They probably did. Nonetheless, there's a lot on the internet. Abraham Hicks has got a lot of good stuff on the internet. You can do a YouTube or Google search for Abraham Hicks. There's hours of stuff of his stuff on the internet, but there's lots of information on the internet. Just YouTube search law of attraction, positive energy. There is so much out there, but the law of attraction to me seems extremely real. I feel positive myself in using it in a very positive way. Thank you for watching. God bless, and remember, it's all about feeling happy, grateful, with unconditional love. Take care and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.